You've heard the rumors, the hidden messages in fast food logos, the flash of a word on the screen, too fast for your eyes but just slow enough for your brain. The whispers in a song played backward. It sounds like conspiracy, doesn't it? But what if I told you it's not fiction? What if you've been influenced, subtly, silently, and you didn't even know it? Subliminal messaging is one of advertising's darkest myths and most dangerous tools. It doesn't shout, it hides. It lives in the corner of your vision, in the frequency you barely hear, in the image that flashes just fast enough to sink beneath your awareness. And here's the truth: you don't have to notice it for it to work. Your conscious mind is only part of the story, but your subconscious, it never sleeps. In the 1950s, a market researcher named James Vicary claimed he could make you buy popcorn just by flashing the words, "Eat popcorn" and "Drink Coke" for a fraction of a second during a movie. The audience never saw the message, but Vicary said sales skyrocketed. The public was outraged, the government got involved, and subliminal advertising was officially banned in many places. But here's the catch: no one could prove whether it worked or not. And that was exactly the point. You see, even though Vicary later admitted to faking his results, the seed had been planted. Advertisers knew there was power in suggestion. Not just in what you see, but in what your brain processes without you knowing. And science caught up. Researchers discovered that certain words, symbols, and sounds can trigger emotional reactions, even when you don't consciously register them. Your body tenses, your pupils dilate, your buying behavior shifts. Have you ever felt thirsty during a commercial break without knowing why? Felt nostalgic for a brand you barely use? Felt an urge to click, to buy, to choose, without really thinking it through? That's the hidden hand of subliminal influence. It's not magic, it's manipulation. Today, brands don't need to flash words for 1/300th of a second. They use color psychology. They use shapes that feel safe. They layer sounds beneath music that prime you to trust, to crave, to remember. They whisper through your feed, your playlist, your scroll. You think you're making a choice, but often that choice was made for you, long before you clicked. And here's the part no one wants to say out loud: it works. Not always, not on everyone, but enough. Enough to make billions. Enough to shape culture. Enough to sell you something you didn't know you wanted until you suddenly did. So ask yourself, the last thing you bought, did you want it? Or were you nudged, whispered to, conditioned? Subliminal messaging isn't a hoax. It's a tool, one that's been refined and repackaged for the digital age. And whether you believe in it or not, it might already be working on you. If you want to dive deeper into the secrets of advertising and branding, make sure you subscribe to Behind the Ads. We break down the genius and the manipulation behind the world's biggest brands. Thanks for watching. And remember, be careful what you let stick.